pile number one. Pile number one. Today we're going to make a reading about your aura scan. So this is something that just came onto my mind, and I think that somebody mentioned that he would love to see that kind of reading. So we are going to make that one right now. We will choose your color. That is going to be orange. So create joyful things, and we're also going to choose the number for you, and this is going to be something that will follow you in the next stages. I want to take a little bit of tarot cards as well, so to support something is going out but I definitely want to shuffle it one more time so that we have some kind of you see, incredible with your reading, it is just going out. Okay, we will take these two because they are going, and we will take one more. I think we have space for it, or maybe we can make some kind of organization like that. Okay, so we will take 3 of these mermaid decks, and I want also these oracle ones so that we can receive a little bit more fuller picture about your current situation and how you are vibing, what is your color telling you at this moment. Let's see your cards. So we have number 8 with balance and fulfillment. We have King of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Wands, and King of Wands reversed. Okay, let's see. Create, surrender, and balance again. So we have a balance two times. It means that you are definitely working on it, or you feel this balance and you're trying to gain back your balance. So let's dive a little bit deeper into your color. So the orange color, I mean orange aura, let's see a little bit more what it is. Orange frequencies resonate with the sacral plexus area of your body. So that's the center of the energy exchange and relationships. So with this orange color here, you are at the moment concentrated on your sacral plexus area. Okay, and orange color, orange aura is the aura of friendships and relationships. So this is something that it is in the, let's say, heart at this stage of your life. This is something that it's important. Either you're working on your friendships or relationships, or you are trying to make all of those work good and balanced, like we see around. This orange aura frequencies, they are resonating with the vibrations of joy exchange. That's why we have these joyful things, because usually when we are very happy, when we want to exchange this joy, everything those energies are coming from and are connected with this sacral plexus area of our body. This could be connected with everything, with resources, with money, with your time, with your energy, or with your love. You know, like you can give and receive all of those things, and everything is connected with the orange color or the sacral plexus area. People who have this orange emission in their energy field are having incredible, exceptional. They're exceptional at being good friends or good spouses or good co-workers or team members, because they're very good team players. So this is something that we also can see within your energy at the moment. You are really there for others, and you really are a good friend or spouse or co-worker or team member. The thing is that you have to put the priority on the relationship if you want relationship to succeed. And with the orange energy, that is definitely priority for you, pile number 1. what I wanted to say is that you're the type of the person who does not stay a stranger for a long time. So when you meet somebody or you meet new people, very quickly you connect with them. So very quickly you become either friends with them or you don't need them anymore. It's like you don't have like middle or some kind of, you know what I mean? You're not cautious, you're not waiting, you're not reserved person. You very easily and spontaneously make friendships. So this phase, if you are now radiating in this orange color, would definitely signify that you at this moment do not have any problem with finding new people, connecting with new people, finding new friends, maybe even connected with new co-workers if you started a new work or you are still at the beginning and you don't know the environment, and so on and so on. I would say that this is a very beautiful and good place to be. With this strong orange color at the moment, you can actually make a difference in your world. You can do so many, steps forward everywhere because, like I said, it involves relationships, and everywhere around us are relationships. So it will be reflected. This will be reflected in your personal life or your business life or, you know, friendships as well. So it's touching all of the fields in your life. And with the number 8 as your ruler at the moment, well, number 8 is a number of endings, and it can be related to the death card in tarot. So it could be that something is dying so that something else could be born. With the 8, some kind of stage of life or some kind, maybe because we have this orange, then a connection would be that some relationships are dying. Maybe you need to simply release some people from your life so that the other ones could jump in, or simply there are people still in your life that should not be there. And with the number 8, you know, to find this balance and fulfillment, you actually need to end these relationships to be fully free, to say it like that. It is also connected with prosperity, and it is very good financial number. So 8 is a balancer. Because if we would put it like this, we would receive the infinity sign, which signifies that, you know, that balance that you are desperately searching. We see it here as well with this balance card. It is also a point where we are, in a way, we are balancing earthly and spiritual world together. So it is a place where these two worlds come into one. So the balance between the higher self and the lower self is also present in this number 8. The proverb that it is following this number is you will reap what you sow. You will reap what you sow. So something that you have been investing, if you have been working hard on something and you have been investing and you know, the fruit of your labor was not yet visible, then this is definitely a time when it will become visible to you. Now, when we see this King of Pentacles reversed with create, you are maybe now at the moment when you do not have enough resources, especially financial ones. So maybe you do not have enough money, for example, to create what you want, to manifest your ideas and to do what is on your mind. So if you have some kind of ideas that you want to do, maybe the money is stopping you right now, because with the King of Pentacles reversed, we see that stability is not there. However, with the Three of Wands here, we see that you are trying to find some kind of creative solution, because this creativity is also spread to this card. With the creative solution, you are searching, you are trying to find a way how to pull it out with less budget, with less resources, material resources. And you're coming to a conclusion that you need to surrender. And with the orange card and with the 8, with the balance number, definitely this suggests that you should rely on other people. So if there are people in your surroundings that could help you and they are there, maybe even offering the help, sometimes we need to accept that we cannot do things alone. So we do need to accept other people's help. And this is what is indicated here. With the orange chakra being in the first plane, we definitely feel that at this moment, this is a moment of not being alone, not doing things alone, but actually teaming up. So if you have people that you trust, that you love, that are supporting you, and that are willing to be the part of this idea, Divine is definitely suggesting with these cards that you should go for it. So you should definitely connect with others and try not to take everything on your back. And with the King of Wands reversed and balanced, I think that it is connected with the passion. So maybe you are the type of person, again with this orange chakra, that when you get really excited about something and you have this idea, you want to proceed with it immediately. So right away you want to do it how you imagined it. But sometimes, you know, some things are preventing you, like monetary things here that we see. But that doesn't mean that you need to lose the passion overall. So with the King of Wands reversed and the balance, everything is telling you to just to a little bit lower the tone, but not to let the passion flow away. You can and you should still keep the passionate attitude and to keep being excited about whatever this is, but in the kind of balanced way. With this card here, with this card here, we have this clock that tells me that there is a certain moment when things are going to start flowing for you, because we see these four sides of the world and we see this clock showing us the concrete timing. That means that there is a divine timing that will come so that things for you can flow in a certain direction. So if you have a feeling like you have been stagnating, for example, in the last period or last stages, this is definitely a sign that things are gonna start moving. And that could happen in around 4 months, or this could happen in around 10th of April, or not April, May. Or this could also, something could be happening in the May, or there are a lot of combinations here that could be possible with the timings, because you know the timing is very hard to predict, but these are some kind of like a literal things that we can see. 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months for some of you. So it is connected with these two numbers, 10 and 5. Maybe you could individually already sense what that could signify. This could be also 10th of 5th month next year. So something maybe very crucial could be happening for some earlier, for some little bit later, but we do have this time indicator here. So the point is that at this moment you have really strong communication ability, communicative abilities. So this is the time when you need to talk and connect and to meet new people. So don't stay at home too much, go outside and meet new people, talk with people and communicate as much as possible, because informations are flowing exactly in that way. You never know what you're going to hear or what somebody is going to advise you that will actually set you towards the pathway that you need to be. So just have on your mind that with this card of 8, something needs to stay behind. So something you need to leave in the past, whether this is relationship or a person or situation, but something you need to leave so that you could move forward. And just to repeat that you don't have to do things alone in this stage. With the strong orange sacral plexus chakra, you definitely have a support from your surroundings and you should take advantage of it. So this was your message, pile number 1, and I hope that it was useful, that you enjoyed this reading. And this would be that. I don't see anything else in the cards. I think that you received everything that you needed to hear from this. Just continue on this path. Everything looks fine. This change of monetary situation will come at a certain point. It is just a moment when. And until then, just hang on in there and know that you are not alone in this thing. Keep your beautiful orange chakra clean and continue meditating, and don't forget to remember this mantra that you are going to reap what you sow. So always, whatever you are sowing, try to sow as much as possible so that the fruit of your labor come also as soon as possible. Okay, so see you soon with my next reading, and have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Today we are gonna make a reading about chakra alignment. Not alignment, but more which chakra at this moment is dominant within you. And we are going to talk about a little bit more about that chakra. So we have this pink one. We will come to that. Healing of the heart. And we are going to take also one number that is going to follow you on this pathway at this stage, and it is a number 9, transformation and completion. I also want to take a few tarot cards that we are going to interpret. Let's take 3 of these, and I also want to take a few oracles as well, and then we are going to dive into it. I'm sorry for the light. Maybe the light is a little bit too reflective. The sun these days are going down very quick, and I'm really having difficulties with that, because I just started this reading. Everything was nice, and then the sun went so quickly. I'll try to a little bit adjust the light. So let's reveal your cards to see what you have there. We have the Tower reversed, and we also have the Hanged Man reversed, together with 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, so it could be that at this moment this chakra actually is stuck or blocked, because we do have all of the cards reversed, pile number 2. So we are going to talk a little bit about this chakra, and I know that this is a pink color, but I don't think so that these cards are chakra cards. So we are going to use the closest reference, which is violet, and we are going to talk about the crown chakra in your case. So with the crown chakra, it could be that it is a little bit blocked or stuck, like I said, with these surrounding cards that we see. And first of all, I would love to say that that this is a 7th chakra. So it's located at the top of the head. This chakra, it's connecting you to your higher consciousness. And when it is off balance, when you don't feel that it is balanced, then usually people experience signs of depression, or you are feeling down, and your energy is simply being drained, or you feel that you're not yourself, like you get very sad easily, or very upset easily, you know, like you feel that you are moved more easily by your surroundings. Also, there is connection with learning and this chakra. So if you have some kind of difficulties learning, if you see that you're reading something, you need to remember it, you need to memorize it, but you're having certain problems with that, that could also be a sign of a stuck chakra, crown chakra. What else comes to my mind with this? Yeah, this could also be some kind of rigid or inflexible thoughts when it comes to religion. Or it could be also a feeling of being isolated or alienated from the surroundings, that, you know, you feel like you don't fit or you don't belong, or you simply feel this kind of confusions within yourself. It's like Because when this beautiful chakra is balanced and when it is aligned, then you feel this spiritual awakening. You know, your mind is very sharp. Whatever you are learning or whatever you're studying, it's going very quick and you are memorizing it very quickly. And you have this sense of purpose in this life. So you don't feel isolated or lonely. You feel that you have a certain role, no matter that you maybe don't know what you need to fulfill, but you feel very safe in that role. And you don't feel like you are not fitting. You don't feel like you're some kind of, you feel important, but in a very healthy way. So I think that with these cards that we see, with this tower reversed, with the freedom, it's almost like you have been stuck in some kind of situation and you don't see how to exit, how to get out of this situation. It is also a situation that almost came to the end several times, like you felt that it could be like finished several times, because with the tower reversed, it's something coming to its end but not ending, and it's like it's all the time resetting. But it seems like this ending could provide certain freedom for you, and it could be some kind of mental problem, to say it so, because it could be that you have certain patterns of thinking or certain thoughts that are actually preventing you. It looks like you are your own enemy in this combination of cards. Like you want to be free from your own fears, from your own thoughts. And every time when you come to some kind of realization, it's almost like everything resets, goes back into the beginning spot. It looks to me like a cycle that has been repeating and repeating and repeating, and you cannot get out of it. You cannot get rid of it. So that's why, this reading maybe appeared, because of this crown chakra being stuck and you feeling you forgot from where you are or who you are. And we see here healing of the heart. So despite this is a crown chakra, we do have this connectivity with the heart as well. So this is also connected with Anahata, with the heart chakra, which is green on the other hand. That's interesting. And we do have a lot of greens in this reading as well. So with the, what is this? Hanged Man reversed. You are fighting the change. You don't want to change. You are fighting the change. You don't want to change. Pile number 2. You don't want to change, but only the change can bring some closures. You have to change something. Okay, so to me it looks like you are very used to some habits. So you have some kind of like a routine or habits or things that you are used to. It's giving you comfort. You're in some kind of comfort zone because of these habits. But these habits are actually preventing you to have a true freedom. And with the closure, it seems like you should make this step forward and to change things too. Maybe there are certain, again, it is connected with the mind patterns. It's very introspective reading. It all is connecting and all is coming together with the mind. This is all happening within you. So I don't see outer happenings. It's like nothing is being visible from the outside. Everything is happening inside. So maybe you are also maybe you are introvert. Maybe you are going through millions of things within yourself that actually you're not even showing to anyone around. And you're having these worlds, within yourself. And that would explain a majority of these cards here. For example, with this 10 of Cups reversed as well, we can see that you are deeply unhappy at this stage of life, and this is like you don't have possibilities to choose or to change direction or to create something new. It's like you lack resources. You don't have resources. And I think that with the create, you do have ideas. So there are so many things that you want to do. There are so many ideas within yourself, but there are no resources. But I think that there are resources. Just the problem is that this beautiful chakra is stuck. It's not flowing. The energy is not moving anywhere. So basically what I feel is that at this moment you are your own worst enemy. And that is all happening within your mind. So the mindset is the problem. The mindset is the problem. On the other hand, you have the number 9. And on this card, we see transformation and completion. Why completion? Because number 9 is a very powerful number. But beside being powerful, it usually signifies end of some kind of cycle. So it's like completion of a cycle. So something new will begin. In the part number 1, we had the number 8, and it was very similar vibe when it comes to this. It's like something is ending so that something new could start. But difference is that here everything is happening inside of you, inside of yourself. So it's connected with your thoughts. Maybe in the way how you perceive the world, or how you perceive your surrounding, and how you see people around yourself or opportunities. It seems to me like at this moment you see world as a place that it's not welcoming you. Like it's a place where you need to fight to get what you want, or you see the world as a bad place, like some kind of place that you don't want to be a part of, or you need to really struggle to get something, or to gain anything, or to get anywhere. It's like you don't see it as a hostile place. And the number 9, it's a very wise number. It does symbolize abundance, and the kindness, and the inner wisdom, and the strength. It's usually connected with the money as well. So the number 9 is very positive when it comes to career and these kind of things. And I think that it is very connected in your case, these two chakras, like when this beautiful crown chakra starts flowing, I think that it will bring also abundance in that way, the freedom that you actually need. But you do have to make some kind of closures so that you could create some kind of new starts. The heart is the center. That is why we have it here. The heart is the center of the connection. So through heart you're connecting to everything. So to connect with your spirituality or with your higher self, you need heart. If heart is blocked, then you cannot even connect with your crown chakra. If your crown chakra is not working, then you don't have the passage, the signal cannot come to beyond you. You're not sending the signal, so you don't have this two-way street of energy flow. And then with the 9, you cannot come to this completion. You cannot end the cycle. You cannot make the closure. You see, everything is connected. And the number 9 has it's also earthy number, so it's connected with the earth. I definitely feel, in a negative way when the number 9 is being used, the negative energy, because that we have always one side and another side of the coin. So let's say that the bad side of the number 9, because it is earthy number, it is connected with some kind of victim mentality mindset and suffering. So it's almost like you deliberately suffering. It's like, not that you love pain and you want to suffer, but you are taking the role of being a victim. You're not taking... Being a victim basically is being too weak to take responsibility. Because if you take the responsibility, you cannot be victim. So it can be either one or the other. It cannot be both at the same time. So you are taking this role of being a victim, letting the fate, like fate is swinging you how it wants. But actually you do have a power and you do have a possibility to change things. So I think this reading is here because you need to clean your crown chakra. That is for start. And definitely you need to understand that you have the power to change and create things. But the main first step that you need to make is within yourself. So this is a problem that you are having. It's like you are caught inside of the web. You need to see things differently. There is a beautiful, there are certain mantras that every chakra is having attached and glued to itself. So maybe that would not be a bad start to start cleaning your chakra. And with the crown one, there is one. I'm gonna put it in the description so that you can also download it for yourself. But I'm gonna read it as well. So it's I am, I trust, I am at ease, I am at peace, I am enlightened, I know, I am connected, I understand, I am light, and I am divine. So this is something that with certain dose of patience and repetition could through time cleanse your crown chakra. And there are also other meditations and other ways through music and frequencies that you can also use so that the energy could start flowing. Pile number 2, whatever this phase is just a one wave that you're going to overcome if you want. If you choose that you want to change things, you're going to change things actually. So it's a matter of your own choice. If you feel that you need to stay in this stage a little bit longer, stay a little bit longer. If you feel that you need to learn some lessons from this stage as well, but the divine is telling you basically through this combination of cards that you don't have to. It's like voluntary. So if you want, stay. If you don't, there are so many things that are awaiting there and that you could actually have. Just if you little bit switch the way how you see the world and surrounding at this moment in your life. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope that you will find it useful. I'm sorry about the light. It is not perfect. I'm aware of that, but somehow everything is visible. I found some kind of way so that you can see the cards. I hope that you are going to use this as your reference in the near future, and I think that it's going to help you to clean and to move, especially if you are feeling really stuck at this moment, so that you go out from that route. I want to wish you a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3, we are going to make a reading that it will be connected with your aura color, and one just jumped out, so we are going to take it. Heart power in flow, and it is a beautiful green color. So today we are going to make a reading about your current statement of your auras, and we're going to take as well one number that is going to be following you in the near period of the time. I'm gonna take also several of tarot cards and oracles as well. So we want to see if something is stuck there or something is actually flowing very well. If it is flowing very well, how you could use it at this period of time, and what would work well for you. And if something is stuck, then what to do to basically remove that energy and to unstuck this blockage that you have. So we have 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Interesting. And we also have create, immerse, and reconnect. Sorry about the light. It's not perfect because I started this reading while it was still sunlight outside, but the sun is going down very quickly these days. So it's very hard for me to cope with that. It's not going to be very natural light, but I think that you see all of the cards, and that is actually the most important thing here. So as we received the heart chakra or anahata, we can say that this is the base of your reading. And why this chakra right here? With these cards, we see that mostly it is balanced, but there are certain things that you could little bit pay attention to. So this is a fourth chakra in your body, and it is located in the chest area, exactly where the heart is. We know already that this chakra represents love and acceptance and compassion. But this is also the chakra that it is on the middle of our body, which means that it is a bridge between the body and the mind. So the heart chakra is a home of your spirit and love, but the main energy of the healthy heart chakra. So if you have a healthy heart and if the energy is flowing, then also this will be a very good base for the body to stay healthy, and the mind as well. Like we said, it is exactly on the middle of the body. The element is the air, and the air always represents the freedom. So with this chakra, we are reminded that in this period of time, this is very important, that you keep the compassion and you keep this tolerance and for others. So maybe this period is a little bit challenging for you. It could be that you will be able to know best. When this chakra is balanced, then you are feeling really altruistic. You feel this peace, and nobody and nothing can actually, kick you out of your peaceful movie. This chakra can also be overactive, and this is not something that it is rare to see. If it is overactive, then you will feel it as being codependent. Like you will be very clingy, or maybe overly jealous in some kind of cases, or you will not have good boundaries that you set, or you will be too demanding. For example, this is overactive. This is overactivity of the anahata chakra. And underactivity, you will feel very antisocial or withdrawn or self-critical or critical in general, or lonely. And you will have quite big problems with intimacy. So these will be the signs that the heart chakra is not working at all. There are also some physical traits that you could also, feel if this chakra is not balanced. You could be all the time feeling like abandoned, or you could feel certain levels of shame or rejection. I think that depending where you are at this stage of life, you could fit yourself somewhere on the scale. But whether your chakra is well balanced or underactive or overactive, this is the chakra that you need to put attention to at this stage of life. So let's see, with the Nine of Swords and with Create, there is something at the moment in your life that it is all the time present. And just like this Nine of Swords is constantly like ringing in your ear. This could be something that you need to do and you're not doing. This could be something that is maybe on your waiting list. This could be obligation, but this could also be a person constantly demanding something from you. This could be a boss. This could be a job. This could be something that it is literally hanging on your back, that you need to solve, resolve, or do, and you really don't want. You really don't want to deal with it. You just want to shut it off and basically move away from it, but it is constantly present. It is giving you a lot of trouble within your mind. It's like troubled mind. Maybe when you're going to sleep, these things are, start attacking you, but it is constantly there. Even if you forget about it for a second, it comes back very quickly, double. So definitely you have something that you're not dealing with properly, or at least in the right way. And it is connected with this balanced heart chakra. So this is the element where we do see that you have certain, let's say, problems with maybe empathy or compassion, or you're not simply, at the moment, you're not seeing things clear. That could also be, the case. With the Queen of Wands and immerse, I mean, I'm trying to connect all of this together. So I see that this here we see obviously under some kind of underactive heart chakra. So here you cannot cope with the things that are coming. It's like it's too much for you. You feel that it's too much and you don't know how to deal with it. At the same time, we have this create. So you're having ideas. You're having ideas how to manage, how to solve, how to resolve this situation. So you have some kind of creative ideas. But it would be, like easier if you would not have this thing ringing in your ear, basically. So I think that when you step out of this, when your heart chakra starts flowing in energy, I think that this super cool ideas that you have how to actually resolve the problems that you have will be much more easier and will flow faster. With the Queen of Wands and immerse, we do see a little bit maybe overactive heart chakra, because we see that you are very passionate and very excited about something that you want to do, or something where you want to go, or something that you are doing right now. It could be connected with basically anything. It could be connected with a person, or it could be connected with work, or it could be connected with simply hobbies, or I don't know, some kind of activities like traveling or something similar to that. Something that is giving you certain spark of life. And why traveling? Because with this immerse card here, we do see traveling to some kind of very interesting locations that are mostly natural, but we do have a lot of nature around these cards here, which are also connected with the heart chakra and this green, beautiful color. I think that maybe here you are overgiving, you are overfloating with the energy. So you are overgiving. So we do see this balance between, like at certain aspects of your life, you are trying to hide yourself, to disappear, to be even antisocial. But at the certain aspects of your life, you're overgiving. You're showing too much. You are sharing too much. You are giving too much. It's like there is some kind of disbalance from these two things. And then we do see this 10 of Wands and the reconnect, where you are having difficulties. And why reconnect? And this, it's interesting because this picture itself, it reminds me of this placement of Anahata, because Anahata is placed in the middle of our body, and we just said that it is connection between the body and the thoughts, the mind. And this moon is actually exactly positioned in the same place. So it's like in the middle, from between the roots and these sprouts above. So it's like there is no connection, and there is no connection because the chakra is not flowing how it should flow. So there is certain stuckness in the energy here. With the 10 of Wands, we see that it is incredibly heavy on your back. There are burdens that you are carrying with the 10 of Wands, many of them. It's not like just one thing that you need to think about. There are many things that you need to think about. So it's very hard to manage them, and it's very hard to go through these kind of things if your mind and body are not connected, simply. And that connection is this heart chakra. So you need to put it in the flow. You need to start making certain meditations or self-work to actually start cleaning this chakra. So one that is very good, as you already know probably, is this breathing, forest breathing. It going outside, so going anywhere in the nature, anywhere where you can find green. For some of you, it's gonna be very hard because it's a winter time, so not many green places that you can find at the moment. But anything green can actually work. Being in the nature is already, enough. Breathing the fresh air and being out of the, rural city side, and these kind of places that are, you know, like too noisy. So maybe going into the nature or the forest and to do the breathing exercises. And if you do not know what breathing exercises, I'm going to put that in the description as well, so that you can a little bit check out what kind of meditative work you can actually do to start this chakra flowing. Loving kindness meditations as well, these are very good, but this is not the only thing. What you can also do is to educate yourself a little bit more about the boundaries, so that these kind of things are not happening basically to you. I think that maybe you are taking the responsibilities that you should not take as well. Maybe that is something that you had habit to do, to overburden yourself, so that the others are not. And maybe others are now used to that system, so they are not even trying to help or jump or, you know, participate in their part of the work. So now everything is on your back, and that is not healthy. That is not how it should be. So definitely, you know, with the heart chakra, the boundaries needs to be set well. For the affirmations, or let's say, yeah, affirmations connected with anahata is definitely connected with self-love. So I love and I forgive myself. This is the sentence that it is very closely connected with this chakra. I love and I forgive myself, because there is some kind of self-blame. Because if there would not be self-blame, then there would not be self-punishment through all of these things that you are tolerating and doing. And somehow I see things that you should not be doing, and you are doing them. So there is some kind of like self-punishment involved in this. You can also use some crystals. You can use jade, you can use malachite or rose quartz or emerald, anything. You can even use ruby, despite it's not green. So all of those crystals are very good for cleansing. But the best way to actually put your heart in flow would be meditations and affirmations. So I think that these things you should release. You don't have to do these kind of things alone. And I think that this, like I mentioned, boundaries are very important. Yeah. So we still have this number 1 here, beginning, start, and renewal. So number 1, you know that number 1, like a first. So that's why it is very, very connected with the beginnings and new starts and with renewals. But also it is a number of being courageous, of being a little bit, you know, like intelligent, to take the leadership, to take things in your hand. It's a very creative number, and it has a very positive vibe. So it is also standing here beside of the card of creativity, which is not coincidence. So in this kind of case, what I see here is basically that you need to take this leadership within your life. You need to say no. You need to learn how to say no. You need to reject things that are not useful for you. And you don't need to do things that you don't need to do simply. For that, yes, courage is needed, because if you're a person who was always saying yes and taking more than you can, you know, bear, and people around you are used to that right now, and they're actually treating you in that kind of way, then you have to know when to stop doing that. And that you can do if you get little bit of courage within yourself, and then you stop. You simply stop, then you get rid of these kind of situations that are bothering you here with this 9 of Swords. The number 1 can be stubborn and selfish and tactless. So don't go over, don't step don't go into another extreme. Try to keep yourself, open, and try to keep yourself balanced. So your heart chakra is at the moment the main one, and the main thing, the most important thing. So try to focus on that one. Pile number 3, this was your reading, and I hope that it will be useful for you. Try to find these links in the description. Maybe you will find out or learn something new that could help you in this period. And don't forget that you do have a control over your life. You just need to make certain decisions to take that. control back. And it is not negative to say no to the things that you should say no. You cannot take everything, you don't need to do everything, and not everything needs to be on your back. So you need to make some kind of clearing with these cards here, so that you could in the healthy way connect these two worlds. So don't forget, the chakra anahata is very important, not only because it is connecting our body with our mind, but also because when we have this thing in flow, then also this number 1, new beginnings and starts, and you will can manifest in our lives. Like always, I wish you a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye.